I don't know about you guys, but I love using rubber water heater bottles. This is the water heater bottle that I use currently. This thing is great, but it also has a problem. And when you fill this up with the water, look what happens. See, it pours out. Leaks water. This thing is super tight, by the way. I guess over the years, it deteriorates. Had this thing about 2.5 years now. I decided to order a new one, and I got a little bit of a different version. This long. On the back side, that has instructions of how you can use this. There are things what you should not do, such as sit on it, lay on it, or even have your babies use it. One great thing about this thing is that it's made out of all natural ingredients. Well, at least that's what they claim. It also states not to microwave it because it's not a food and it does not belong in a microwave. You can't just heat it up like your chicken breasts. Let me go ahead and open this thing. They also tell us not to leave this thing on the sunlight, and also in a cabinet underneath your kitchen sink where you leave your kitchen chemicals. Apparently, exposure near kitchen chemicals can cause the rubber to deteriorate or not become a quality that it would be without sitting there. This thing also comes with its own sock. And what this does is that prevents you touching the rubber. Because essentially, even though they claim that it's made from natural materials, there are some chemicals, or if there were no chemicals, then it wouldn't have such a deep level instructions on how to use this product. So just by having something like this, you can actually feel it without exposing yourself to the rubber. Just remove the sock off of this, and then it just comes right off, and there you have it. This thing is super long, probably longer than any other rubber heater container that I've ever owned. Now let's go ahead and do a water test to make sure that nothing is leaking here and give you an experience of what it feels to have this warm. I'm gonna fill this up with the water right now, carefully. You wanna just do about 30 to 40%, that's how I like to do it, and then the rest is gonna be a hot boiling water. There you go, that's enough. Next, this is a boiling hot water. So I'm gonna aim it at that hole right there. Wow. Look at this. The water's only right here. I can fit some more. I just got some more hot water here, so I'm gonna fill this thing up. You don't want to fill it all the way up. I think that's good enough, yeah. I just got this thing closed. Let's do a test. Make sure this thing is tight. Yep. And let's see if there's any water that is leaking out of that. Doesn't look like it to me. Nothing is leaking, you see? Pressing it, nothing is leaking. So far, it's passing the pressure test. Now the next thing that we're gonna need to do is put this little blanket on it, and that's pretty much it. You just want to lift them up like this, and then you push them in like that. There you go, see? And then it goes right in. And then at the top, you just tie this, and that's it. There you go, there you have it. Nice and warm. I'm not gonna lie, just holding this with the cover, it's not as warm as it is without the cover. So maybe instead of putting a 30% in, you just put way more hotter water, super boiling hot water, and then the heat will register above the heat that I'm experiencing right now. Because right now it's not a lukewarm, but I would say like it's warm. And if you don't like it super hot, then you can just use it warm as it is. It just feels really nice. I can see someone using this like this on their lap, or here when they're laying down. It also comes with a washing machine instructions if you're gonna wash this material on top, and make sure that you follow these instructions for the best practices. But aside from that, this thing is pretty comfy. Also forgot to mention that I got this thing from Amazon, and I think it's worth it. It's worth the price. I think it's comfy. It's not small and super portable to take it everywhere and rotate in the exact areas, but it's longer and it's kind of meant for more reach and covering multiple different angles of your body. And I think this would be best utilized in more laying down manner. I gotta go work on other reviews now, so I'll see you guys later.